y'all, Curvy here. Looking for some white bikinis lately, so I wanted to kind of show you what I found. I bought one from Target with some texture, some strings. Also got two more from Amazon, so come along as I try these on. All right, first one is from Target. It's a white triangle bikini. Has a cute little crochet texture here, really nice. Real fun. Has the string to the back. I've purchased this one for $24 was the total. This is an XL, so we'll see how it will fit. It does have the pads in it, which, as I've said before, if you've watched my other videos, I completely removed those because they're pointless and useless to me. So we'll not be using those. We'll take those out here in just a minute. But I really like this one. Sometimes they pucker, you know, sometimes I have issues with them, but this one seems to really be in really good shape. And I like that. I like it when they kind of push and move around, so I can move them and size them how I want them to be. If I want them to be a little bit smaller, I can. Then I have the bottoms here, and I would like to say this is a little bit more of a cream color. It's technically white, but if you compared it to one of the others that I'm going to show you, is completely cream. So Shade and Shore is the name of it. The bottoms were 18. Like I said, this is a large. I like my bottoms smaller than I do my top. I don't like for them to feel like they're too big or they're gaping or any of those things. So, all right, here we go. Oh, they fit just how I like them. Real tight, not too big on the butt. You know, of course, I'd always like them a little bit smaller, but in this case, it's perfectly fine. They fit really good. Really show. I mean, I do like the ties sometimes, you know, because I can kind of adjust them however I want, but these fit really good and really tight. So let's try on the top. Also, did you see my Def Leppard shirt? Love them. Like I said, the crochet texture over it. You can move these around and kind of pull them and size them as you need to. If you want them a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. So here's how it looks for both pieces. Again, I really thought for the price of it, it was really great. Sometimes it's hard to find one that doesn't, that's manufactured properly and doesn't pucker. So Target did a good job on finding this one. So I really like it. Here's the back. Like I said, as you can see, if you're tanning, you can kind of pull it in. It's stretchy enough that you can move it around, but yet it's not going to break and not break the seams. Which I had a problem with that with one of the other ones that I'm going to show you today from Amazon. So you have to be careful when they're not made very well. So they're made cheaply. But this one I definitely recommend if you're looking for a white one. And I'd like to know, how do you feel about white? I love colorful things, but so I'm always a pink and purple kind of girl, sometimes blue. But I would definitely say that I would look at a white one, choose it. Like I said, I'll keep one of these three. Let me know what you think of it. All right, this bikini came from Amazon, and it had such great potential. Oh, such great potential. But I really liked the cute little ruching on the back. Thought that it would be, you know, kind of pull up. Unfortunately, this one will not be kept because it just has issues. It just has issues all over it. But I just wanted to show you just so that we could kind of compare it to the others. I mean, it was priced around $25, so it wasn't bad. It didn't take too long to get. I think it was a prime purchase. Again, just you look at that and you think, how adorable is that going to be? And just, you know, kind of sexy and pull it in. But just didn't work out. So yeah, but just so you can see, I had them tied in a knot because sometimes they come off, unfortunately. The water. I mean, you know, it's kind of low here in the front, a low in the back, like I said. Just thought, oh, such potential. I mean, I could tighten it with a string, so you know, it wouldn't be bad. But fortunately, the top was the biggest issue. So the top has the holes for the pads, but they're in the middle. So when I took the pads out, like I always do, and I put it on just a second, you can see the hole. So it just looked really strange. There was some pucker kind of on the bottom of the string, but you know, the see-throughness probably doesn't bother me near as much for myself as it does for this hole that I'm about to show you. That's the real issue. Put it over my neck already. The string's a little short as well, but since we know we're not keeping it, it doesn't really matter at this point. But, so this one has the pad. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. This one does not. So unfortunately, it has this horrible like see-through loop here. Again, that part doesn't bother me. I mean, who doesn't love a see-through bikini? But if you really were bothered by that, you could stick the pad ends and move along, but that doesn't bother me. But I just cannot stand that hole there. And I will say that the triangles, you know, come up a little bit higher, so I would have to wear this with some underboob, which, I mean, I don't think anybody would complain about that. But for me, it would just be, you know, I would want to be a little bit more conservative and try my best to get everything in the middle so that nothing kind of like, you know, falls out. This is not one that I'd wear with the family anyway, so this would be kind of a girls trip or an adult only, so wouldn't have to worry about that either. But I don't know, it just didn't seem to fit right. I just was, again, just really disappointed by it. So hopefully, you know, get our money back, get it returned in time, and move along to the other two that I really like. But let me see, let me know what you think. I'm sure there will be mixed reviews on this one. Walks. Again, it's really good on the butt, but unfortunately. All right, last but not least, my absolute favorite one out of these three. This one came from Amazon, has the texture, has some cute little gold loops there, has the string to it, has the hole for the padding, but it's on the side, it's not in the middle. So I was really excited about this one. I've actually worn it over the weekend. We went to the beach, show you some pictures at the end, and it was just comfortable. It fit great. I wore this as my cover up for it. All things. It just has all the things. So this is from Zoffel. It's extra large bottoms and tops. This one I wasn't able to buy the smaller bottom in, but since it's a tie, it was fine. But also has this nice little loop over here. So just added detail that's always great. So let's try it on. There you go. There's the bottom. Like I said, you can tie it as tight as you need. Comes up enough here that if I decided to wear it, you know, with others I could. Shows pretty good here. You know, a little bit lower I would probably prefer, but in this case, beggars can't be choosers. So fits well, moves well, you know, doesn't come off. So doesn't rise, doesn't have any kind of a puckering or anything to it, which is absolutely great. So here's our top. Okay, here's our top on. Get that out of the way. Like I said, it has movement. You're able to kind of make it smaller or larger, or as large as it'll go, but plenty of coverage up here, a nice texture, so it's not completely see-through at all. You know, if you like the underboob, you can kind of raise it up. String's fine. It doesn't seem to be too long or too short, so I'm really happy with it. And it was around $29, I think, dollars. We got this from Amazon. So. Like I said, I paired it with my crochet. Crochet is all the rage right now, and I love it. You can wear it. Like I said, put on a pair of jeans, cut off jeans or shorts. You're ready to go. Perfect cover up.